So I'm gonna cut some of this hair off first because it just seems like it's gonna get caught or something when I'm shaving it. No, but it's not even that much to hold. Maybe I just need to bite the bullet. Maybe I just need to do this. I don't know. I'm so scared now. I'm so scared. Okay. Thanks for holding and filming. I'm so scared. Okay. How do I just start? Oh man. Why is this so hard? Okay. I know I can't cut myself, but I keep thinking I'm gonna cut myself. Oh my gosh. Well, there's no going back now, because that's happening. Oh my gosh. This is why we do this outside. I'm already loving it. I can already see what this is gonna be when this is all done. I look like a crazy person right now with like little bits of hair everywhere. This is so funny. I have definitely not ever cut my hair before. This is really weird. Wind. Is this painful for you, or is this okay?
It's okay. Another segment.
How do you get like all these little hairs?
I think you go at different angles.
Yeah.
Mostly from bottom to top, and then.
Okay, don't cut my ear off. Ah! That didn't do it.
Too long.
I look so funny right now. It's so hard to not see what I'm doing. Did I just get hair in your face? Okay. I think I'm gonna need help cleaning this up. fine strip of hair behind my ear that's like ridiculous. Let me know if you want me to hold my ear back. I'll go hold it back.
I won't touch you.
I know, but this is like an exercise in trust.
Tell me about it. Don't tell Mika I did this.
No, you didn't do it. I did it. I'll tell her I wanted to shave my head. You were just along for the ride.
Tell me about it. Oh, I like it.
Yay.
Very Natalie Portman.
Ooh, Natalie Portman.
I gotta go this way to get rid of your duck's tails.
My duck's tails.
We'll definitely have to fade this bad boy back here because
Yeah. For sure.
he's only.
Okay, now we're getting crazy here. We're gonna do some fading. Alright, let me know if you need me to hold my ear again. So I did a 4 all the way around my head, and now this is a 3. I'm just going to clean up around the sides and the back of my head with the 3. You're doing a very nice job. Oop, hair in my eye. So this is the final product. I was bummed we didn't get to finish filming. We moved pretty quickly after that from outside and then came inside where it was less windy. And then really, Kevin had done a great job like cleaning everything up. So all that was left to do, I mean, he finished the fading with the 3, you know, all around just like the sides, basically curving up to the top of like the temples and then just stopping there. And then he was able to clean, I could probably show you like just the back of my head. He was able to clean up around the sides and kind of soften up the drastic lines back there. And then the last thing that we added, because I just thought it would be a lot of fun, and Kevin is awesome and was totally willing to help me with it, was just adding like this little detail on the side. So first we switched to, I don't even know what you call it. I am definitely not a hairdresser, but we took one of those razor things that like sticks out. And so it's like, if this is I should just go get it. I'll be right back. So we took one of these things, and all I know about it is that it says Remington on it. I have no idea what it's called other than just like a razor, shaver, I don't know. But the back of it has a fun feature that just pops out that blade like this. And so there's already like a kind of safety guard here. So, but that way you can like take it and cut in a straight line and keep it level. And then you're not going to cut yourself, which is obviously my biggest fear. I'm sure you picked up on that after watching through that whole ridiculously funny process. Did not cut myself with this or any other tool that we used. Very thankful about that. But this was just helpful to be able to put these little lines in. And I did it at first, and I basically just like held this up and I put a comb across to try to just like keep it as level as I could, and just like followed the line, you know, with this on. And was able to cut into this, but because we had kept it as like a 3, you know, fading from here and around the sides, it looked really funny at first. And then I was like, oh no, I've totally ruined what we just did. Because it looked like I just had this like shelf of hair that, you know, there's just a line there, but the difference between here and here was so blunt. It looked like I just had this weird shelf of hair, and it definitely didn't look like what I wanted it to. And so then Kevin had the great idea of like getting the other
razor back and using the 2 guard. So then when we went over it, just here and faded again, only on like this side with a 2. And then I think that we went back over here and did it just to like match it up and keep it even. But once we brought it back down to a 2, then this line wasn't quite so blunt. And then we were able to easily do the second line. And then, I don't know, now it just is fun. It adds a little bit of character. So that's all we did. Then I was able to shower off all of the hairs. I was absolutely covered. Even though we did it outside and I was hoping the wind would blow most of it away, I was covered in hairs. So showered that all off. Once I got out, I was able to see there were just like a couple straggler little hairs that were longer than the rest, and so I was able to like trim that up, especially around the ears. And I think that's it. It was super easy, all things considered, and we had a lot of fun doing it together. I would say if you're gonna do this by yourself, then you should definitely have another mirror so that you can see the back of your head and like what you're doing all the way around. But it was super helpful to just have Kevin, or just, you know, have another person there to be able to like clean up everything, because I did the best that I was able to, and then he was able to like just go back over the few spots that I had missed. The fading was really helpful with another person present, just because I don't have a steady hand really, and obviously you can see that I had I'd never done that to myself before. I've shaved around the sides of my head and always kept the length up top, but even then I went to see our hairdresser to do that, so I had never done this to myself. And so it was really helpful to have another person. And Kevin is just the best. He didn't want to be on camera much, but he was wonderful, and he's always super supportive with whatever I want to do with my hair, which I'm so thankful, because I mean, when he married me, like you can even see in the little thumbnail, the YouTube thumbnail, that I've had quite a few hairstyles over the years, and that's not even counting all of them. That's just what I could fit onto the little collage. But yeah, I had long, long hair for most of my life, and that's how Kevin knew me. So I'm thankful to have such an amazing, supportive partner, and I think that every girl should shave their head at least once in their life. Just do it once, and if you don't like it, it's okay. Like, hair grows back, and it grows super quickly too with like a shaved head. I mean, I'm definitely gonna have to keep up with this, you know, once every 3 to 4 weeks to manage the length that I want. So anyway, I feel like it's really empowering. It boosts your level of confidence if you feel ready for it. Of course, don't just go, I don't know, you could just go impulsively shave your head if you want, and I don't know what your emotional reaction would be to that. But for me, at least, I've had to prepare myself for every drastic haircut that I've taken. And yeah, when I initially chopped my, I think it was 18 inches. Yeah, it was 18 inches of hair to a pixie cut in one swoop. That I thought about for 3 months before I did it, just to really, really make sure. And I had like saved all these pictures and watched videos and tried to just mentally prepare myself for what I was about to do. And then when I did it, I felt great and super confident about my choice. So yeah, I would not recommend just impulsively doing something so drastic. But if you give it some thought, if the only reason that's holding you back from doing something like this as you're thinking about it is because you're just, you know, afraid of what people would think, or you're worried that you're not going to look feminine or something, I don't know. I feel like those are just really crazy boxes that we've been placed in for so long as a society, and it's just ridiculous. And so many people out there are changing those stereotypes already, and so I'm thankful for that, and I'm really happy to be part of it. And I think you should do it if you have any slight desire to shave your head. I would say go for it, and it's really fun. Plus, it's so easy now. Like, it was so easy to shower and just, I didn't have to do anything at all to my hair. And then my makeup routine is always pretty simple. like I just like to keep it that way daily. But now I feel like it even stands out more without all the hair around my face. And so, I don't know. I'm just rambling now at this point. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you have any comments or questions or anything, feel free to reach out to me. You can put them in the comments or message me. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'm normally always talking about sustainable living and zero waste and all of those things. So that's what you'll find there. And my website is linked below, that.minimal.life.com, and you'll find a bunch of blogs and resources, what I do for a living as a consultant. And then if you would like to support me on Patreon and benefit from all the perks that come with being a patron, then that's also linked below, and you can go to patreon.com/thatminimallife. And I think that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.